Quick question. How many ways does your business make money right now? If your answer is just one, we need to talk because relying on a single revenue stream is like balancing on a tightrope with no freaking safety net. One gust of wind or an industry shift and you're gone. A freaking algorithm change. Vamoose. A key client ghosting you and boom, your business is fucked, right? You're scrambling trying to figure out how you're going to replace that revenue. I know because this has been me. I've seen it happen and I worked in banking. I was assessing clients' accounts for loans and all sorts of stuff and I saw it happen to them. But what if you had multiple income streams? What if you had some that were bringing in cash on autopilot and others maybe creating new opportunities while you sleep? Today, I'm breaking down how you can diversify your revenue streams so your business isn't just surviving, it's thriving. I'm Deirdre Martin, triple certified, award winning, international best selling author, and your business strategist for scaling to your first 100K or first million. In this episode, I'll show you how to stack revenue streams without overwhelming yourself or diluting your brand. Plus, I'll share what's working for my Millionize clients and the strategies I use in my own business to keep money flowing from multiple directions. So the first one is affiliate partnerships. This is where you make money from referrals. So first up, one of my favorite ways to bring in revenue without extra work or effort is affiliate partnerships. Inside Millionize, some of my clients, I've helped them to set up affiliate programs where their business counterparts and strategic partners refer clients to them. So imagine this. You have a network of people, maybe fellow coaches, fellow consultant service providers, maybe people you've trained with, collaborated with, been networking with. And some of those people, they already serve your ideal clients, but maybe in a different way to you, maybe even in the same way as you. But instead of competing with them, what you do is you create a referral system where they send their clients in your direction. And in return, they get a commission or some other kind of perk. Now, this works because people trust recommendations from people they already know, and it's a $0 marketing strategy that I spoke about in episode 115. So go and check that out. It's about leveraging referrals from strategic partners and maybe even competitors. And it's doing this in a way where you can get more clients and have higher conversions than you would even get if you paid for ads, because people trust what other people will say about you more than they'll trust about themselves. So episode 115, the $0 marketing strategy that drives more clients than ads, go and check it out after this. Now, for affiliate partnerships, I have a pro tip. And my pro tip is this. Find businesses that complement yours. So if you're a brand strategist, partner with a website designer or a UX designer or somebody who does cybersecurity. If you're a business coach, team up with an accountant or a solicitor or a health coach or somebody else who's serving your ideal clients. The key is offering different but connected services, right? The second way to make more money is sponsorships, where you get paid to share shit on your platform, right? That's how easy it is. So let's talk sponsorships, because this is another way my Millionize clients are bringing in serious books without adding any more work to their plate. Some have sponsors for their newsletters, meaning that a brand actually pays them to be featured in their email list. I shit you not, right? How cool is that? Others have sponsors for events. They're hosting these events anyway for their ideal clients, but they get an external company to actually sponsor it. And some even have sponsors for their podcast. So every time they hit record, they're getting paid. Okay, that's on my wish list. I'm working towards it. If you're somebody who's listening who'd like to sponsor my show, reach out. Because think about this. In the same way that you might have a partnership, an affiliate partnership with somebody who serves your brand, those brands could potentially be your sponsors too, because they know that you have a ready-made audience of their ideal clients, and the quality of that audience is what's important, not the quantity. So brands will pay to be in front of the right people. So here's my tip for this. If this is something you want to consider leveraging, is if you already send out a newsletter, if you already host events or have a podcast, start reaching out to brands that align with your audience and see if they'd be open to sponsoring. Otherwise, you may be leaving money on the table. The third one is your product ladder. So, what I mean by this is give people more ways to work with you. Now, I always tell people when you're first starting out or making a big pivot, focus on one core offer, master it, make it really freaking profitable. But once you've got traction, it's time to expand. And that's where your product ladder comes in. So I'm going to use my business as an example here, right? I have free offers this year in January and March. I ran 2 visibility challenges. On the 9th of April, I'm running an event which is to do with your 7-figure business model. And so I often create free offers. Those free offers, I try to make them as valuable as possible. Sometimes they're downloads, sometimes they are resources, but they're things that attract people into my world. And then I have low priced digital programs and things that I offer. Those low priced digital programs, they're learn as you go, do it yourself. And these programs have upsells. So I might offer something like my AI prompt templates if somebody buys my low ticket digital offer. And the AI prompt templates are very cheap. They're like $27, something like that. But the idea is that those people who are buying or even signing up for my free thing are potentially the type of people who might work in my highest end, most premium offer. So after I have my low ticket offer that's very low money, my digital program, and my low priced upsells, then comes my mid tier offer, a 995 offer that helps people go a little bit deeper. They get like live FaceTime with me, but it's not on their own. And from there, I have Business Accelerator. That's one of my high touch programs. And finally, there's Millionize, my top tier mastermind for serious business owners, scaling to multiple 6 figures and breaking 7 figures. So you see the pattern. No matter where someone is in their journey, there's always a next step for them and a new revenue stream for me. So it's a win-win. If you only have one offer right now, start by adding one more step. Maybe it's a digital product, it could be a day, or an entry level version of your main offer. Just make sure each step naturally leads to the next, and it's the same ideal client, just at a different stage of their professional journey, or their business journey, or their personal journey, or whatever kind of journey. Okay, other ways to diversify your revenue. If you're wondering, what else can I do? Here are 5 more ways my clients and I bring in extra revenue. So, one is hosting 1-day events or workshops. So, you might want to offer a day of deep dive training, either in person or virtual, and you can sell tickets. You could go into a company and do this, or you could run your own version of this. You could partner with sponsors or even upsell participants into your higher ticket programs. Events create immediate revenue while building your authority. And what's cool about that as well is you can have speakers, and those speakers might be external people. They might speak for free or for a low price. If they get to become maybe a sponsor or an affiliate partner or something like that. But also, if they're really fucking good speakers, that makes your event stand out, be memorable, and builds your credibility and your authority even more. Epic, right? Another way is to do VIP strategy days. Now, I love these days. My coach did this with me, and I've started to introduce these into how I serve some of my clients, because some people I meet, they're like, Deirdre, I don't want ongoing coaching. They want an intensive, done in a day experience. So for those, I charge premium pricing for a full day strategy session where we solve their biggest challenge in the day. Another way is to look at paid speaking gigs. So if you have a powerful message, people will pay you to share it. Now, many of my clients, they land speaking gigs that pay thousands for a single event, like thousands. Now, If you've not done speaking events, start small. Even I've done that. I've started small. I did them for free first, and now I charge for them. But start small with industry summits, then pitch yourself to bigger conferences. A fourth way is to sell digital templates or resources. So that one and done digital product, something that you can sell repeatedly without extra work. It could live in the featured section of your LinkedIn profile, or it could be just something that you email people about. When you're emailing them anyway, you just offer this product. You'd be surprised with how many of these types of things actually sell. And it's like cash in the bank for nothing. It's like, oh my God, I've just made money while doing nothing. That can happen. It could be a social media template or a business plan or an email script or a sales funnel blueprint. It could be mindset hacks, a meditation, you name it. But a simple PDF or Canva template can bring in passive income, like to no end. It's incredible. And people will purchase low priced stuff without even batting an eyelid really quickly and really easily, I mean. And that's exactly why I created my low ticket offers last year, because what I felt was that at that point in time, there were a lot of people who weren't purchasing the higher end stuff. So I introduced some low ticket stuff. And it still blows my mind how many people actually purchase this. So what I've found is that anything that's under $97 really doesn't require a whole lot of extra thought. Will I, won't I? Most people just do. But if it's even less, if it's like $30 or less, they will nearly purchase it without even a second thought. Imagine how many of those $30 things that you could be creating and selling without needing to do much work. And the fifth one is membership sites. So what I mean by membership sites is where you offer exclusive content, training, or coaching for a monthly fee. And this is a great way to create recurring revenue while building a loyal community. Now, some of my clients do this, and what they do is they don't even speak in their membership community. They bring in external people to speak in their membership community. But how you run yours is totally up to you. Do it in a way that's unique and like vibes with how you are. So it could be a private group that you have, it could be an ongoing group coaching program. But here's the thing that I've really learned and I really believe over the last few years is that people really value community for so many reasons. So people will join my business accelerator or my Millionize, and even though they're the higher end of what I charge, they will stay for the community. So here's the bottom line. Your main business should always be your main business. And as you can see, what I've outlined is for the product ladder, your ideal client is always your ideal client. It's just a different stage of where they're at in their journey. But if you're feeling stuck, capped, or like you're working way too freaking hard for way too freaking little money, it's time to add in a few more income streams. So here's the final takeaway. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, this is what I want you to do. Pick one new revenue stream from today's episode and commit to testing it this month. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Just frickin' start. And if you want more ideas, check out episode 115, the $0 marketing strategy that drives more clients than ads. And also check out episode 105, where I talked about how you can create digital offers that you can sell while you're sleeping. So you'll get even more insights into building a business that isn't just profitable, but is seriously sustainable too. Oh, and before you go, if you found this episode helpful, share it with a friend who needs to hear it. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss a new episode. Until next time, keep mastering your business.